Hey everybody, I hope everyone is doing well today. So I am going to be doing a general collective reading for all zodiac signs. This reading is going to be for the week of January 18th through January the 24th. This is a general collective reading, so it is based off of the energy that the collective as a whole is embodying right now. If you want to do a private reading with me, please let me know. I am totally open for private readings every single Sunday. And pretty soon I'm going to be opening up a full schedule for that. So stay tuned. You'll see me post different time frames for when I'll be doing readings. Just let me know when you're ready. Okay, so today I am going to start with my tarot deck to kind of relay some messages from Spirit. I hope that everyone has been having a productive last couple of weeks. I have actually been under the weather, so I didn't get a chance to do the reading for, I believe it was January the 10th through the 17th. So forgive me for that. I am much better now. And so I'm just really happy to be back so I can deliver the messages for you guys. So the overall energy for this week, flip right out actually, is going to be the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, I can honestly say it's not that great of a card. It's not horrible either. Every single tarot card has some kind of constructive meaning to it. But what I will say about the Two of Swords is, if you notice, the lady that's on here, she's blindfolded and she has two different swords. She's kind of defensive, you know. But what those two swords represent on here is basically having a decision to make about something, right? But since she's blindfolded, she's very much confused about the decision that she has to make, okay? So it's a tough energy because anytime you want to make any good decisions for yourself, you want to make sure you have a clear thought process. And who thinks clearly when they're completely blindfolded, right? So take your time, you know. Don't be too methodical to where you confuse yourself even more, but take your time enough to where you can have some constructive thought processes and then just make your decision, okay? One thing I could say about the Two of Swords too is, even though she's blindfolded, she could easily put those swords down, which can also represent like mental entrapment. She could easily put that mental entrapment down and say, hey, I'm going to take this blindfold off. I'm going to get some truth and clarity, generally through meditation. And I'm going to make a decision on what it is that I need to do and what's best for whatever situation it is, okay? So, once again, in theory, it's not that great of a card, but there is that set of advice that'll help you. So make sure, you know, you're seeing clearly before you make any decisions, okay? So I'm also going to clarify that card, because sometimes when you clarify cards, it gives you a different set of meaning for the first card that you picked, right? And it also may aid you in guidance on what to do next with that present energy that's on the first card, okay? Thank you for tuning in again. Once again, if you would like to book a private reading with me, please let me know. I've been getting some great feedback from everyone, and I'd like to keep that coming, okay? All right, so to clarify the Two of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, okay? So in my eyes, the Two of Swords, it's kind of like whatever decision that you make, it's gonna bring in some kind of newness within your fulfillment area, because cups represent like love, being completely emotionally fulfilled, just being filled with goodness, you know, especially pertaining to love. So, you know, if you're having some decisions that you need to make, take that blindfold off and get those decisions that you need, you know. Also, I didn't mention this earlier, but the moon is in this card, right? And in zodiac, in tarot especially, the moon represents like secrets and things that are hidden in the dark that need to come to light, right? So sometimes we need to, with the Two of Swords, we need to potentially look at ourselves a little deeper and make sure that whatever decision that we make is aligned with what's really going on the inside of us, right? So, you know, you may have to use some logic with this one. All swords represent logic anyway, so you're definitely going to have to use your brain and not your heart with whatever decision this is. But with the Ace of Cups, whatever decision you make is gonna bring you ultimate emotional fulfillment. So that's really, really good. It's really, really, really good. So something is telling me to clarify this once again, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and take my tarot cards and shuffle them one more time, and I'm also gonna clarify this one more time. It's just an inkling that I'm getting, that I feel like there should be more to this story, right? So after making that decision, you are gonna have some type of fulfillment. I love that. So, wow. The Knight of Wands, right? So the Knight of Wands, he is a really, really passionate knight, right? One thing I can say about the Knight of Wands is he comes in really, really fast, right? So whatever emotional fulfillment that you're getting, it's gonna come fast, right? But you know, with the Knight of Wands, he's kind of an in and out kind of person, right? And so with knowing that this Knight of Wands, this information that you're getting is coming in really fast, it may be something that's not like super duper long lasting, or you know, whatever emotional fulfillment you're gonna get, it may be something that's just really quick and just something to kind of get you revved up again, which is good. But make sure that you find some grounding, you know, make sure you're in a solid place emotionally, you know, internally. And maybe once again, we talked about that moon card and how, you know, you have some internal things that you may need to work on, right? So make sure that whatever is going on with you internally is super duper solid, okay, when this comes in, because it may be just something quick just to get you going and fired up again, and then it may fizzle out, you know. So just keep that in mind. You know, it's not necessarily a bad thing, but it may just be just a little spike of emotional fulfillment, maybe nothing too serious, you know. All right, so I guess I can keep these cards out. But the next deck that I'm going to be using to add on to this message, because once again, this is a general message. So when it's general, some of the messages that come out, everything may not be specifically for you. So that's where the personal readings come in at. So don't hesitate to get a personal reading from me, because yes, you may pull some messages from this message, but it might not be your full story, okay? Just take whatever resonates with you and just leave the rest, okay? All right, so this is coming from my Earth Craft deck. I really like this one because, like I said in a couple of readings before, this one is like super beautiful when it comes to the artwork. And a lot of times as a reader, we get messages through artwork. And so it's just God's way of saying, you know, show this person this because it's beautiful, it's intriguing, it's on your mind, so we may as well share it, okay? So once again, this is the Earthcraft deck. All right, that should be good. Okay, forest bathing. I love this card. I love it because this card reminds you that you must become one with nature, right? So I'm saying that, right? But this could be anything, becoming one with nature, right? Me personally, I like to burn sage. I think burning sage is a great way to cleanse your environment, number one. Number two, it smells so good, and nature created it, right? So that's my way of becoming one with the earth, right? You could do a bubble bath with rose petals in it. I have a friend who personally buys herself a dozen of roses every week and dries them out as a self-care token for herself, right? And as soon as she dries them out, she instantly puts them in the bathtub and does like an herbal, I forget what they call them, but like a herbal bath for herself. And it just cleanses her energy, you know? It's like a energy improvement because she bought those with intent to be caring to herself, right? And so I just love that. So anyway, you may go outside, take your shoes off. I don't know how cold it is in your area, but if it's not that cold, take your shoes off and go be one with the earth. It is very, very fulfilling for you, okay? The earth is here to really make sure that we are grounded, nourished, and just able to see the beauties that God creates for us, okay? So go bathe in the forest, okay? Go in the woods. Go outside in your backyard. Get your forest bathing on. The next card is Thunderstorm, right? Now, some of you guys may be going through a harsh time in your life right now. But I like to think of the thunderstorm like the Tower card in Tarot. The thunderstorm is coming in to shake some stuff up, right? Knock some trees down, right? Get rid of the old stuff in preparation for the new stuff. So don't be afraid to declutter. Don't be afraid to go get your nails clipped, okay? Don't be afraid to clean under your bed. Get rid of some stuff so the good stuff can come in. I don't know if you guys are familiar with feng shui, but feng shui is bomb because you can literally increase your luck by getting rid of clutter, okay? Every month, get rid of something. We must let it go, okay? So the thunderstorm is coming in and shake something up, okay? Don't be scared. We all need to shake some stuff up sometime to get the good stuff, okay? All right, I'm gonna pull one more Earthcraft card, and then we're gonna go to my Abram Hicks deck to give you guys some really good words of affirmation for your manifestations, okay? And just any kind of good energy conversation, okay? All right, ooh, wait a minute. Sorry, the Seer, okay? I like the Seer too because this is a chance for you to go within and really take heed to what's going on inside of you. See what you need to see and make some improvements, okay? I don't know if any of you are psychic, but this is also an indication that you may see different things, and maybe those things seem weird to others, but take heed to it because God makes no mistakes on what is shown to us on a day-to-day basis, right? So look into some of your dreams, you know, look into your environment, you know, Even deja vu. I don't know if you guys have deja vu, but sometimes I'll have deja vu and I'm like, I've been here before, right? But when I have those moments, I stop and I take a look at everything around me to see what kind of messages God is trying to show me, okay? So look into the things that are around you. Look into them a little bit deeper, you know? And remember, on the Two of Swords card, remember we showed that moon too, which means that you quite possibly need to look within yourself and see what you need to improve, okay? All right, so my last card that I'm gonna pull is from my Abraham Hicks Law of Attraction cards. If y'all know anything about the Law of Attraction, I mention this almost in every single video that I've done with this deck. The Law of Attraction is whatever you're putting out, that's what you're gonna receive. So if you're putting something negative out, you better believe something negative is gonna be attracted to you. So just be really, really careful. And I'm not perfect. I have my moments where I'm like, oh my God, this could go bad. And guess what? It ends up going bad, or partially goes bad. So I have to check myself. I'm like, Kimberly, you need to make sure that everything that you're thinking, feeling in your heart, in your mind is positive. That way your outcome can always be positive, okay? Remember, thoughts become things. It is a very serious concept, okay? All right. Let's see. Okay, I like this one. I'm definitely drawn to it. I let my action be action and joy. I like that. So this is reminding you, make sure that all of the actions that you make are extremely joyful and jovial, because that really does make a difference. You have intended action. Action is a part of the deliciousness of your physical world, but you did not intend to create through physical bodily action. You intended to use your body to enjoy the actions that you have created through your thoughts. So I have a friend who goes on vacation a lot, right? And all she's thinking about is the next vacation, right? And I look up, she's taking like 5 vacations 1 year. Wow. Like, she puts it in her thoughts and she's like, look, I'm going on vacation, right? And she gets to physically be in the water. She gets to physically eat the fresh fruit that's around, you know, go swimming, snorkeling, you name it. So definitely let your actions be actions and joy, and consider that everything that you are physically going through is something that was created in your mind first, okay? I love that. So I hope that everybody has a great week. If you want a personal reading from me, remember I'm going to post a schedule very soon, so do not hesitate to hit me up. I would love to take good care of you guys. If this resonates with you, please leave a comment in the comment section, and don't hesitate to message me. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next weekend.